ask me who I am, I'll say the baddest. I'm too much to handle, that's been established.
Hi everyone, I'm Tara Love, and welcome back to my channel and to my podcast, Too Much to Handle. This is a special episode that only features episode recaps so you can know what has happened so far on the show and what's expected to come. And my lovely co-host for the second time is my best friend, Daria Duhart.
Hi.
Okay, so usually I start off by explaining how the Too Much to Handle podcast works. But since this is a special feature, we're not doing the same steps, y'all. We doing whatever the fuck we want. Let's start off by talking about episode 1.
Okay.
Which starred you. That was the first episode and the start, of course, of the podcast. January 2024 is when that episode released. Can you believe
Almost
it's
a year.
November 2024? Like, we're about to be in 2025. So, I'm sorry. It's October 31st type shit. Whatever, but almost November 2024 is what I'm saying. That's crazy.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thanks. Thanks so much. I'm so thankful for all viewers. Let me say that real quickly, but also thankful to every guest. So let me name drop real quick. Mm-hmm. Episode 1, of course, was Daria. Episode 2 was Marvel Marco, who is a photographer and videographer. Episode 3 was Pat Lace-That. That's his, his stage name. He's a producer and engineer, but I just know him as Pat. Mm-hmm. And then episode 3 was, what was episode? I'm sorry. I said, wait a minute, y'all. See, this is me. Episode 3 was Pat. Episode 2 was Marco. So episode 4, Daria as the co-host. Episode 5, Pluggy Simmons, rap artist, entrepreneur. And then now we're episode. Okay, boom. Just know the ones we talk about that's out and about right now, because obviously this got to be edited before it's gonna be put out and stuff. But so far, I just gave you the episodes that I'm going to recap. All right, yeah. Which is 1 through 5. So on episode 1, I mentioned that Daria would be featured in my upcoming music video. And that has now happened. The music video to my new song, New Lifetime, is available on my YouTube channel. And of course, that's youtube.com/Tara Love. Or you can put the @ Tara Love, TARALOVE, in your search bar, and my channel will pop up as well. Another thing about episode 1, I said that the song was going to be called Confidence. My song Confidence is still in the works, but that's no longer featuring Daria. Again, New Lifetime is the music video that features Daria, which is available now. Next subject. I've been airing out my business since episode 1, Daria. I told them that I'm okay with dating a man with children. That's what I told them in the first episode. I said 2 at most, though.
Okay.
But guess
has
what?
that changed? Is that still a thing? Like, what are your thoughts?
I had to change up, you guys. I had to. Now, and this is going to be crazy, y'all, because this is like breaking news. Because one part, even Daria probably funny be like, oh, here we go, though. Now, I decided since I don't have kids, I don't want a man with children. I want my man to have no children like me. But since I had to renege that statement that I didn't mind dating a man with kids, I am willing to have one child. Now, like, I don't want kids. I still don't want kids, but I'm willing to compromise for one since I want my man to not have kids. Ain't that crazy? This is crazy. I was literally typing this, y'all, on the card. And look, because I want y'all to see, I'm actually reading something off a card. But I was shocked myself. Yeah, but I will say the reason I had to renege that statement is because, obviously I don't have children myself, but also because I don't want to be a stepmom. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I love that, if you are active father that's no longer with the mother of your child, or vice versa, if you're an active mother that's no longer with the father of your child, I'm glad that you're active, but I just don't want to have to deal with it. Like, no, thank you. Yeah. So if you ain't got no kids, you know what to do. You better slide in them DMs. No, but I will say this. If you ever slide in the DMs, men, I'm talking to men specifically, start off, hey, how you doing? Or how are you? Something like that. Don't just be like, yo, do y'all think we gonna respond?
Yo.
No. That's why we leave y'all on red when y'all do that. Okay. Next thing about episode 1. And this is the last thing, you guys. We mentioned going to Las Vegas because we were celebrating 7 years of being friends, 7 years of friendship. And we still are celebrating, but we are now going to Houston tomorrow, literally. We'll be on a flight. So if you see us in H-Town, make sure you get down with us, all right? And I also want to say, Las Vegas is still happening. It's just been postponed to January 2025, which is Daria's birthday month. And y'all can make sure to stay connected with me by subscribing to my channel and watching upcoming travel vlogs, because I do plan to do a travel vlog for Houston. But if you didn't know, I do have a vlog series called Time with Tara Love. So expect not only a travel vlog to Houston, but of course the reoccurring vlog series episodes. Now let's get to episode 2. Let's recap that one. Y'all. Well, episodes 2 and 3, because I put these together. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, Pat and Marco, if y'all wanted y'all own little segment. First off, y'all are my good friends, and I appreciate y'all. But it was some things I forgot to say because, I was interviewing you guys. And that is, I discussed my favorite comedians on both of these episodes. And I always giving out my little list, but I realized I did not include Martin Lawrence. April Aries, which I'm always going to mention, he is on the favorite comedian list. So let's recap. Martin Lawrence, just been added. Mike Epps, Bernie Mac, Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams, Eddie Murphy. Okay. There you go. There we go. Sorry, y'all. It might be more. Monique, I'm sorry. Let me add a woman on there. But yeah, it's always updated because I am a forgetful person. So that's all that is. You got any favorite comedians you want to name out real quick though? You don't got none?
Okay, so my favorite comedians, I don't know, Tara. I don't really have people, I just watch what I watch kind of thing. Yeah, so sorry I can't answer that. Okay,
no problem. Just wanted to include you. All right, now next episode, which is episode 4. The episode Daria co-hosted on previously, and she's co-hosting again today. I got to provide clarification because me and Daria briefly discussed our expectations for our future marriages. If they're coming, are y'all out there? Future husband, where you at? I'm waiting.
I'm here. I'm ready.
But also, this question was asked. I'm going to repeat the question. Do you agree men cheat for sex and comfort? Women cheat for attention and understanding. And as I mentioned on episode 4, I got that exact quote from Dr. Umar Johnson, someone I respect. Mm-hmm. And basically, we agreed and we explained our reasoning. And we know that rare cases can happen where the inverse occurs. But I must specify this because I don't want y'all to get no confusion. Cheating is disrespectful and unacceptable in all forms. Fact. I don't care what you did it for. Fact. Break up with the person and be single and fuck whoever you want. Mm-hmm. Or love whoever you want. Because, you ain't got to have sex to cheat. Let's get that clarified. You don't got to have sex to cheat. You up here tongue kissing her, sending her flowers. That's still cheating. Period. But cheating is disrespectful. And don't cheat on me because I'm real life crazy.
Yeah, me too.
You better ask. You better ask somebody. You better ask why I ain't never got cheated on. Because I believe in revenge. Especially in matters like that. Because like I said, all you had to do was break up with me and be single.
Exactly.
Don't disgust me right now. I'm sorry. All right. Now, lastly, for this episode recap, before I turn it over to Daria and let her ask me some questions, and then we can just do a little after talk about anything. But lastly, on episode 5, like I said, I'm reviewing and recapping episodes 1 through 5. But episode 5, I mentioned that Nicki Minaj is the queen. And I know some of y'all was trying to start with me. You don't want to start with me. You don't want to start nothing. Let me specify this, though. I still believe Nicki is the queen. But do not get it twisted. It's plenty of black queens. You looking at 2 right now on the camera. So, I got to mention this, though. Queen Latifah and Missy Elliott are also queens in the rap games. But they are also the first rappers, now 2024, to receive a National Medal of Arts. So congratulations, queens. Let's give them a hand clap.
That gives me chills.
Yes, I'm so proud of y'all. I love y'all. Yes. All right, Daria.
Okay, question time.
Go ahead and tell me what we doing, though.
Okay, we're playing a game, Would You Rather.
All right.
Questions related to artistry.
All right.
Okay. So your first question is, would you rather collaborate with a legendary artist from the past or a rising star of today?
I'm going to be honest, and this is no disrespect to the rising stars of today, because I don't mind collaborating with anybody who's talented and creative, but I'm going to pick a legend.
Yeah. Got to.
It's a legend.
Got to.
I'm going to be happy I met you, and I got a song with you now. So I'm like, look at me. I'm listening to me and Jill Scott song. I love this. I'm having it in the playlist ASAP. But yeah, I'd rather do a legend.
No.
Yeah.
Agreed. Would you rather attend a legendary headliner concert or a music festival featuring multiple artists?
That's hard.
Yeah.
But festival, simply because you get to see more people.
Facts.
Like, and let me mention this real quickly. Back in the day when I was the biggest Lil Wayne fan, y'all know me. Y'all, if you know Tara Love personally, you know exactly what I mean. You like, But I went to a Louisiana festival in New Orleans, which was a real special moment for me. So I got to see a lot of people. So that's why I would choose festival. Because not only did I get to see Lil Wayne, who was the headliner, even though we seen Lil Wayne together too, which we talked about on episode 1. But not only did I get to see Lil Wayne, I got to see Megan Thee Stallion. I got to see Meek Mill, Trey Songz, Travis Scott, Sweetie, Cash Doll. So it was like so many people. And that's what I like, that I just didn't only get to see Lil Wayne, who I was, of course, most excited to see. But I got to see everybody else, and it was real fun.
That's good. That's good.
I'm not against going to a headliner only, but if I got to choose, would you rather? I'm going to go with more bang for my buck.
Literally.
Yeah.
Okay, would you rather perform in front of a huge crowd at a festival or an intimate venue with a dedicated fan base?
I like both, but an intimate crowd, what is it? Intimate crowd with dedicated fan base?
Intimate venue with a dedicated fan base.
Intimate venue
or a festival
with dedicated fan base is the one I'm going to choose, because I feel like as a performer, obviously you got to give a show regardless, but it feels better when you perform with people who like know the words or giving you that energy, like, oh my goodness, look at you, or whatever.
Encore.
Yeah, so I'd rather that. But like I said, I would do either or, but if I got to choose, I'm going to choose intimate, because I can be like, oh, touch your hand. You know, they love for that.
Come on the stage.
Right. So I love it.
Would you, if you were to perform on stage, would you feel comfortable bringing people on stage too?
I would.
Yeah?
I would. I've actually been, at a performance where it's multiple artists performing. And I seen somebody else do it. Like, it was another black woman. She was a rap artist. She like let the lady come up and twerk on her. So I was like, that's when I knew I could do it, because I like seeing it, like, you know, it face to face or whatever.
People be lit too.
Right.
Would you rather attend the Grammys or the MTV Music Awards?
Don't get it twisted. Y'all should have been nominated me. Both of y'all award shows. But I will say, I heard that the MTV awards are more fun.
Yeah.
I heard Grammys are like more serious, more reserved. Yeah. Versus MTV is like fun. Like, you can actually like have fun in the audience with people you sitting by. So I would choose MTV, like I said, based off of that aspect.
Okay. So this is the last question.
All right.
Would you rather have a song go viral on social media or receive credible acclaim from music critics? From music critics.
This is probably, y'all gonna probably be shocked, but I'd rather have some go viral on social media. And the main reason I say that is because I don't like music critics. Okay. Like, not I don't like you like who you are. I just feel like most of y'all not even musicians yourself, but critiquing music. And then in addition, this is what's funny to me. Y'all be white writing a hip hop article. Like, we gave you hip hop, black people. Black people gave you, let's give them the list, Daria. Do you mind if I give them the list real quick?
Go ahead.
Because I want them to know everything that black people had gave them. Because we gave y'all music, number one. But I'm going to go ahead and show y'all, we going to talk black American. Because it is some genres, like, say, for instance, reggae is Caribbean invented. But give me just a second, you guys, to pull this up so y'all can know ain't nobody lying. And guess how I'm going to pull it up? ChatGPT. So ChatGPT ain't finna lie. Period. Even though this will be in my book, nonfiction book, Juneteenth 2025. But of course, y'all know the poetry book is coming first, and that's February 2025, Black History Month. Black American invented music genres. I'm so sorry, y'all. I about forgot what I was typing. Y'all, it's a gnat in here. I'm just gonna go on and give y'all the warning. Don't be like, Tara, what the fuck is wrong with you? All right, she listing them out, y'all. Okay. Now, I'm going to start off with this one because this is going to shake white people up. I'm sorry, white people, but I'm going to shake you up. Country music. Yeah. Wow. We gave it to y'all. Technically, we didn't give y'all it. Racism came in interplay because white record label owners, they was like, well, what are white people gonna do? Black people that invented all these genres. They started being racist towards the black country singers who literally created this and just started pushing white people for country because they needed something to designate white artists for. White people, y'all just take a part of all our culture all together. Because we can't gatekeep, unfortunately. And then I said unfortunately. I said it because y'all don't be giving us our credit. Like, if you Eminem, cool. Because Eminem will tell you hip-hop started with black. Like, Eminem is not racist. So, he's cool. That's why black people actually like him. But some of y'all be racist as hell, thinking y'all started country music. No, you just sing country music. We started it. Now, boom, let me keep going with the list. I'm so sorry. Because she had gave me like descriptions. So I'm just saying, provide a list of all no descriptions. Here she did it. She did it. Yeah, you know, you can specify with them. So boom, I already got country out the way. Blues, of course. Jazz music. Gospel music. So I got to say this on my podcast because I've been waiting for this moment. I'm glad this subject came up. Amazing Grace, y'all. Don't sing it at my funeral. Don't sing it at nothing. Amazing Grace was written by a racist slave master, John Newton, who was technically inspired by black people but hated us. Wrote a gospel song because of black people, but hated us nevertheless. And y'all be up talking about, I once was, no, I was nothing that white man was doing. That was nothing that white men were doing. But we invented gospel music, so you welcome white people again. Because obviously anybody can go to church or anybody could be spiritual or religious. We gave y'all music to sing it. Y'all church used to have to be sitting there. We started gospel music. Ain't that crazy? Like, I always say, we gave y'all creativity.
Yes.
We gave you style, we gave you creativity. Now, next one, R&B, which technically R&B stand for rhythm and blues, if people don't know that. Rock and roll. That's another genre which y'all think y'all invented it, but it was also us. Soul music, of course. Yes. Funk. We did that too. Hip hop / rap. Us again, always. House music. House music is like a form of dance music, you know. We did that. Techno as well. We did that. I don't know if I said jazz already, but I just want to specify we also did bebop. So bebop was a form of jazz, like genre, where they would like scat and stuff and whatever else. That's also black people. Now, y'all heard all them genres of music, and this is only black American. I didn't even go to African black made, like Afro beats, that's African, or like I said, reggae, Caribbean. White people.
I think you named all the genres in my eyes.
That's what I'm saying. White people, we gave y'all music, and y'all don't even be thankful enough for us. Y'all don't even be thankful enough. Y'all wasn't listening to music. Y'all wasn't listening to music. Like, we gave y'all music. Before us, it was nothing. It was nothing. And then our culture so prevalent, like I said, all the ones I named specifically was black American invented. Y'all, everybody want to rap now. Yep. I see London rappers. Yeah. I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, stop. I don't like when y'all rap. Y'all sound corny. I don't know London rappers. They be sounding corny. Yeah. I be hearing I don't know of them, but I be hearing like little snippets on like, social media. And I'm like, oh no, stop. It's because of y'all accent. I'm sorry. Y'all accent make y'all sound not tough.
But to stick to talking.
They're like, we go, wait, bottle water. Y'all know how they say. Y'all know Americans, we always pick on y'all accent. Don't try to come for me. We do that all the time. Like literally, when you choose, it'll have English, parentheses, American. English, parentheses, like United Kingdom. Because we literally do talk different from y'all. And they also like put U's in words that we don't. Like color, we just spell COLOR. They put a U in there. Or like honor, HONOR here. But they put a U in that too. We don't do that. See, because that's y'all. But I will say this, at least I can understand y'all. Caribbean English, no offense. Sometimes I have to slow y'all down. I'm like, baby, whoa. Because I don't know nothing about that. Okay, but thank you for asking me those questions. I'm sorry I had to break from the scene and educate y'all because y'all not educated on what's really real. And that's, we are the livelihood of this nation. Wake up and understand. Like, this is what I was just telling my mama. I'm like, this will blow me. People will be racist but eat macaroni and cheese. Why you eat macaroni and cheese in?
We gave you that.
We gave you that. Don't use a tissue roll holder. Don't open your door because the doorknob, also black. Don't use a lawnmower, black. Like, all this stuff we gave y'all. But y'all want to play in our face. Boy, you use the same thing. Don't go get heart surgery because, did you forget? Doctor, let me get his name. Black doctor, first successful heart surgery. Hold on. Because I got to give the names. We don't give the names enough for people. Dr. Daniel Hale Williams is the pioneer when it comes to open heart surgery. So white people, did you have open heart surgery? And I ain't just saying white people, but I'm just calling y'all out. Because y'all be the main one with that supremacist. Y'all be the main one who's supremacist. Yes. But y'all not the only ones. Don't get it twisted. But any ethnicity who not black and pulling this racist agenda, don't go get open heart surgery then. Don't let your grandma go get a no. Because y'all racist, right? Y'all don't want what we created, right?
Y'all don't like us.
Y'all don't want that, right? And let me tell you what I hate, all right? They be like, go back to Africa. Pay for the ticket.
I'm glad they
go. The ticket. Do you want to think I want to be in this fucked up capitalist economy? Because you got another thing coming.
I'll go right now, please.
You got another thing coming. And then I hate when they say that because if we going, guess what? We taking everything.
Exactly.
Y'all ain't having no macaroni cheese here no more. Y'all ain't having no doorknobs no more. Y'all ain't having, sorry women, but menstrual pads. My black queen sister, she gave y'all that. She's literally the one who got the patent for it. Because they wasn't giving a fuck about us having a period back in the day. And she had to fight through racism just to make the sanitary feminine product, which is the menstrual pad.
Crazy. That's so crazy.
And let me give her name, because she invented a lot of things. Let me give her name real quick. Let me say her name. Inventor. I gotta put parentheses black woman just in case she like just start naming out a bunch of stuff. Here she is. She popped up immediately. Mary Beatrice Davidson Kenner. She probably got married. That's why she got the 2 last names. But Bow, black inventor. She also, in addition to the sanitary, belt menstrual pad, she got multiple patents in personal care and household products. One that I remember, in addition, is a toilet roll holder. Yeah. So, those holders where you put tissue in, or even the one that you probably got designated in your house on the stand. She started that, you guys. Our black sis. So that's what I'm just saying, y'all. If you're going to send me to Africa, I'm taking everything we brought here. Because that's what I think they be forgetting. We did it. Exactly. We've done it so much.
They needed us.
And then, like, say for instance, the light bulb. Everybody know Thomas Edison name. Yeah, they teach you Thomas Edison. They don't teach you. Hold on. Sorry. I'm sorry, black people. I gotta keep just so I can make sure I can say your name right. But I can say while I'm searching it up. The filaments in light was a black man who worked with Thomas Edison.
Phillips, the light.
No, not Phillips. Filaments, like the little thing in the light bulb.
Oh, yes.
Like the only reason you could turn on the light bulb is because of a black man, not Thomas Edison. He just had created the design. Ooh, Thomas Edison. No, give credit to who he was literally working with. That's how white people was. They was literally working with black people, and they took the credit. Just like Jack Daniels, the liquor brand.
Yeah, I heard that.
Or whatever. He's Uncle Nearest black people is the brand y'all need to buy. Because that is the brand who literally, that's who he was. The Uncle Nearest, that's what they call him, worked with Jack Daniels and taught him how to make whiskey.
And he took it.
Right. But they got their own brand now. It's still black owned. It's owned by his family. So make sure y'all support that if you drink. Because I know y'all gonna be like, Terry, y'all ass don't even drink no more. I'm letting y'all know. I'm letting y'all know a black owned option. I'm just gonna say black man that work with Thomas Edison. They gonna know. I promise you. AI, particularly ChatGPT, they keep it real with you. They'll let you know this man was racist or whatever. Like, they'll tell you, I swear. Okay, there you go. It popped up as soon as I put that, y'all. Like, let me get close to the camera so y'all can see. See, I put black man that worked with Thomas Edison. His name popped up immediately. What'd I tell you? Because they try to keep us in the background. His name is Lewis Howard Latimer. I remember your last name, but I just didn't remember your first name. But yes, he was a black inventor and draftsman. He did work closely with Thomas Edison, as I mentioned. And he made significant contributions to the development of electrical lighting, particularly by inventing, like I told y'all, the carbon filament that was durable because, y'all couldn't get that light to stay on. My black man said, let me do this because I'm tired of being in the dark. I'm black. Y'all can't see me when the light's off. For real. Okay? I mean, and let me just say this, y'all. Because people like, it's bigger than black and white. It's a problem with the whole way of life. That's what Lil Baby said.
Stop. I was like, hold on.
But I'm sorry, y'all. That overall is correct. It is a problem with the way of American life because we live in a capitalist economy that cares more about military than anything else because we have the largest military spending in the entire world, number one. But number two, I want to say this. Racism is real. So when black people actually acknowledging the challenges that we face and the inequalities we experience, bitch, you just gonna have to shut up and listen. We didn't create the 400 plus years of supremacy and slavery and everything else, Jim Crow, that caused systemic racism, as they say, and systemic policies. And it was something I had took a picture of. Let me pull that up real quick, because it was a white lady. She was anti-racist. Let's give anti-racist white people a hand clap, so people will feel like I'm not just calling them out all the time. Anti-racist white people, we gonna give y'all a hand clap. Here we go. Because we love anti-racist people, like the abolitionist John Brown. You know, if you ever heard of the John Brown raid on Harper's Ferry, he was a white man who put his life on the line for black people. And unfortunately was executed for, killing racist white people with black people. And if you didn't know, the Django, the movie, that character is based off the black man who partnered with John Brown, the abolitionist. I'll get his real name momentarily. Let me pull up this little fact I had seen real quick. What is that? Now, I screenshot a little too much, people. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I really be screenshotting too much. Okay, well, I can't find a screenshot, but I'll say it like this. Based on the timeline, y'all, it will take us 2100s before it's been more time black people have been free than not.
That's crazy.
2100, y'all. So we gonna keep talking about it. It's the 2100, baby. Period. Because y'all, that's what they don't realize. It wasn't that long ago.
That's true. Especially
when it come to Jim Crow. But literally, as far as slavery go, I'm speaking slavery, 1619 to 1863/65, because 1865 is, of course, when Juneteenth happened and everybody knew. But if we go from 1619 to 1865, like I said, based on that timeline and the amount of that, it would take us from 1865 all the way to 2100 the year plus, because it's not exactly 2100. I'm saying above 21 for the year for it to be more time black people been free in America.
That's a long ass time.
And y'all, so white people, again, we gonna talk about it as much as we want, especially if y'all keep pulling racist agendas, like I said. Yep. Like, I didn't want to have to bring it up, but if someone like Donald Trump can run for president, y'all think we ain't gonna keep talking about it? That shouldn't even be a option. Yep. All the things he has done, he's literally a convicted felon now. But you can vote for him. Exactly. A convicted felon black man can't even vote at all, but you can vote for Donald Trump, who is a convicted felon. This is what I have to keep emphasizing. Like, people like, Tara, you always on your black consciousness stuff. I'm about black consciousness, but I'm about black empowerment and black awareness. Because if you are aware, you will be just like I said, the anti-racist white folks who understand and advocate. Some of y'all are unaware or aware and not trying to bring awareness about it. Like, y'all just don't give a fuck. Y'all just want to keep being racist, like I said. Or keep making excuses for people. Because some people are like, I'm not racist, but my grandpa Joe. Like, call your grandpa Joe out. Like, I'm confused. Yeah. What are y'all waiting on? Like they said, it's been too late. It's been too long. Like, y'all should been do it. And I also want to specify, I don't give a fuck what y'all think. So if y'all don't like, oh, she all black, don't watch too much on the podcast. Because number one, I only have black guests, and I'm going to keep that. I'm never going to switch up. Never. And I don't care what y'all think. But also, like I said, if my society reflected an anti-racist society, I wouldn't have to complain.
That's true.
It's the fact. Thankfully, I do live in Atlanta, so it is black as hell here. But like I said, take your ass back to my hometown, South Georgia, and see if you don't see a Confederate flag. That's what I'm saying. This is what's crazy. They let people be racist. Yeah. They ain't banned the Confederate. They ain't even banned the Confederate flag. Y'all lost. What are y'all up into my, ooh, this is the heritage. All the heritage is that y'all was fighting for slaves and y'all lost. And don't get it twisted, because they be thinking white saviors is a thing. We wanted to paint those complex.
White saviors?
Yeah. Like, you ever watch Hidden Figures with Taraji P. Henson?
I don't think so.
Well, it was about black women who worked at NASA. It was based on a true story. Had Octavia Spencer, Taraji P. Henson. I'm so sorry if I forget the other black lady name. You know what? I'll get the cast out. While I'm searching up who the Django character was based off of, so I can give y'all his real name. But these ladies were brilliant, black excellence. The reason our first space aircraft made it to space with John Glenn, the astronaut. John Glenn, you wasn't racist. I'm not coming for you. I'm coming for NASA. At the time, NASA, you have made up. Cause I seen y'all was posting y'all headshots, and y'all had the black people with their locks in, and I love that. But I will say that the white man in the Hidden Figures, if y'all ever watch that movie or want to go watch it, it is available on Disney Plus. So I'm letting y'all know where y'all can watch it at. That man didn't exist. It wasn't no white man who was like, I'm gonna stick up for black people at NASA. That nigga was like, oh, these niggas better do that work and get the fuck on. That's why I need y'all to understand. Ain't no white savior. Like, not for black people. We have to save ourselves and convince white people, hey, you see, we was cool the whole time, right? Right. So yeah, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Okay, Ashley, y'all, as far as the Django go, they say it's supposed to be based off of Bass Reeves. But that wasn't the black man with John Brown, the white abolitionist. So let me get his name, because I'm sorry, y'all. I thought that's who they based off of. That's what, see, again, social media giving me false reports. But I do know it is like a real life, like bounty hunter, like I said. Yeah. Because that's what basically John Brown was doing. They was trying to, kill anybody who was racist. A white person was killing anybody who was racist. So, you heard it on the record. If you don't know, go search up John Brown. Oh, it was a lot of black people he worked with type shit. But the particular one I was mentioning was Dangerfield Newbie. That's what I was mentioning. Or whatever, when I thought, like I said, they made it seem like that's who Django was based on. But Django is based on Bass Reeves. And I mean, technically it's dramatized, fictionalized. But Dangerfield Newbie is the one who was in connection to John Brown, the abolitionist. And unfortunately, I mean, both of them were executed once everything went to hell. But shout out to y'all for at least trying to make a statement. And that, if y'all want to know exactly what raid I'm talking about, again, that was the raid on Harper's Ferry. It happened in Harper's Ferry, Virginia in 1859. Because, of course, as we mentioned, 1865 is when slavery was legal. So 1859, people was rioting. Yep. Of course, people was rebellion. And we thank y'all for that. Keep doing it. Keep rebelling today, too. Like, resist these societal norms that don't make no sense. Yes. I'm not doing bullshit. And then now, let me go back to Hidden Figures real quickly so I can name out the last person a part of that cast. Again, I already mentioned Taraji P. Henson and Octavia Spencer were main characters. But Janelle Monáe is who I forgot. I love you, Janelle Monáe. And I just want to quickly mention Mahershala Ali, you were in that, and I love you. And then last but not least, Aldous Hodge. Y'all were great. They picked great cast members. Y'all were all great. And yes, I only named out the black ones. Everybody else, go search it up. Like I said, stop with that white savior complex. Yeah. We saved ourselves. Y'all, we just had to wake white people up. Mm-hmm. And shout out to Bernie Sanders. Yes. Let me tell you why I shout out to Bernie Sanders. Because you should have been the president. Yeah. I don't care what nobody say. That's one man who anti-racist. And he believe in legalizing weed, as you should, because marijuana is safe. Don't be talking about, well, what if it's lace? Highlight the word lace, meaning it wasn't marijuana.
Exactly.
But he also He didn't never switch up. Bernie been conscious. It's pictures of him walking with Martin Luther King. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Sorry, let me specify. But yeah, he ain't like, no offense, President Joe Biden, you better now, but you used to be on that bullshit too. You used to be saying bullshit. But hey, at least you knew, hey, I'm too old to run. Joe said, get me out of this. But like, let me tell you this. Black history is American history. When y'all gonna wake up and learn? Y'all literally love the White House. You love the Capitol. You love the Washington Memorial. I've been to Washington, D.C. I seen y'all praying in front of the Washington Memorial.
That's a lot.
But guess what? Those are only 3 buildings out of the plethora of buildings that was built for free by our ancestors because they was enslaved. But guess what? You Google how much those cost. Multi-millions. And y'all don't even want to give black people reparations. But y'all still idolize these buildings and idolize Washington, D.C. as the nation's capital, when the nation's capital would be nothing without the contributions of enslaved Africans, now known as Black Americans or foundational Black Americans. But come on, y'all. What y'all? When are y'all gonna wake up? Y'all want to take it out of class, call it critical race theory. Y'all want to do all this, but it's literally intricate to our history altogether. Remove us, you have nothing.
Facts.
You have nothing. I already told you we gave you music. Y'all was thinking, that's what's crazy. They was thinking enslaved beings were singing because they were happy. No, they was saying wade in the water because they said that's how you get the police and the dogs off of you. They can't smell you if you in the water. They wasn't singing spirituals for no reason. They were like, Moses is coming to town. Oh, that means Harriet Tubman on the way. You better be ready tonight. Guess what? Your ass gonna be still in that motherfucking slave quarters. And then I was telling my friend this because he thought I was lying. Butter pecan ice cream, black people.
Okay.
Did you know that?
No.
Let me tell you the history behind it like I told him.
Just that ice cream in particular?
I'm about to tell you why. Back in the day when everything was super racist, because don't get it twisted, racism hasn't died. But I will say it's transition now. Back then it was full-on hatred 24/7, you know? We had to normalize ourselves as black people. But boom, it was illegal for black people to eat vanilla ice cream because it's white. Illegal. So you know what black people did? What we always do? We gonna make some shake. Put a little butter pecan brown sugar. Put a little butter in it. Oh, okay. Then guess what white people said? Damn. This shit good as fuck. Wait a minute. We're gonna actually start eating butter pecan too. But hey, you can't have that since you invented it or whatever. But that's crazy. It literally used to be illegal for black people to have vanilla ice cream. And that's why we invented butter pecan ice cream. So again, y'all want us to leave? We taking butter pecan too. Your ass ain't gonna never see butter pecan ice cream in the store if we going somewhere. But I want y'all to understand we ain't going nowhere. When are y'all gonna realize that after all these decades and hundreds of years of all the bullshit, y'all see black people still standing, right? Even with the unfortunate matter, because I can call our own people out of black on black violence, which I'm gonna talk about in my book. Even with that, we still here. Because we gonna be here. Like, accept it. Accept it. This our home too, unfortunately. I should have been born in Africa. Head ass. But I'm here. And guess who fault that is? Y'all founding fathers, as y'all like to call them. Literally. Y'all ain't found shit. The land was already here. People was already looking. The indigenous people was like, who y'all? but y'all, that's what they call them or whatever. And white people, y'all don't have ancestors. Y'all have forefathers. No offense. I'm here to specify it. Ancestors is people who, like, this is our heritage. Okay. Your ancestor is your ancestry as far as, yeah. I'll be honest, like, technically they can call it, but I'm here to wake you up. No. Nothing about what y'all forefathers were doing was something y'all should be proud of. So that's why I don't consider that ancestors. Because I'm proud of my ancestors
Facts, me
that
too.
they was willing to keep going for us, knowing that it's going to be a future generation who going to be free as Black people. But yeah, I'm here to wake your ass up.
Facts.
Always. And when you eat that butter pecan ice cream, now you know.
No, I like that.
Period.
I like that.
And I mean, of course, collard greens is because slave masters thought collard greens was like the cheap stuff. But Black people, yes, chitlins came from slavery too, because they didn't want to eat that shit either. Y'all don't have to keep eating
You can let that go.
unless you want to. Some of y'all act like you have to because your ancestors did. Oh, hell no. Do you really think our ancestors was like, bet, I want chitlins? But no, we Black, we creative.
Yeah.
So we were like, put some hot sauce on that shit and keep it pushing. Put some hot sauce on them greens, keep it pushing. But I'm gonna be honest, them greens, shout out to Daria.
Yeah, I love
Let's give our ancestors a hand. Collard greens, hey. Shout out there for macaroni cheese, collard greens. I mean, soul food altogether is soul food, American soul food, because I've heard, because people wanted to come for me, that it is different type of soul foods in other areas. But soul food, American style, is from Black Americans, and that does include macaroni and cheese, which is why on episode 1 I told y'all, we the best at making it. Black people in America. Collard greens. Because again, like I said, unfortunately, us being enslaved, we had to learn how to cook it, and we had to learn how to make it taste good, and we excelled. Butter pecan ice cream, that ain't soul food per se, but I just threw it in because, like I said, we created that. Candy yams. Technically, if y'all want to know this aha moment, and then we about to be finished with the episode, candy yams is technically just candy sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
But the reason we call it that is because we're originally from Africa, and Africa actually have a yam that, I mean, is similar to a sweet potato. So that's why Black people was calling it yams, because they was thinking, it's yams, but it was sweet potatoes. But I mean, you still could call it candy yams, but technically it is candy sweet potatoes.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, but I'm when we go to Egypt, we got to taste yams.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yes, we can. I'm so ready to be a part of, my original culture. We, as Americans, though, we did distinctly, that happened to me in one episode. This was funny. But anyways, we distinctly created our own culture because, I mean, we had no option. But I want to clarify before I end this episode. I respect the Black diaspora altogether because no matter what you think, I'm here to let you know you're from Africa. You were born in America, but I promise you, all you got to do is research your history, or not even research it, because I'm here right now telling you. I promise you, it start with Africa. Whether you in the Caribbean, whether you in Brazil, which is South America, it started with Africa. We just happen to be like the transatlantic slave trade put us all places. Our ancestors had to be in America because obviously we still here. Yeah. And vice versa. If you was born and raised Caribbean, your grandma Caribbean, your ancestors got sent to the Caribbeans or whatever. Mm-hmm. But don't get it twisted. African. We're African. We're unapologetically African. Then we can say unapologetically Black as well. Because the term Black, I mean, that's mainly American thing. Mainly. I mean, other people say it, but we definitely say it here type shit. Everything Black, just like my song. But yeah, that's the Too Much to Handle. Let me get my card so y'all can see. The Too Much to Handle podcast with me, Tara Love, my co-host for this episode, once again, Daria Duhart, who has been a reoccurring guest, all that good stuff. And if you ain't learned nothing, learn that I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere when it comes to visual aids, but I also ain't going nowhere when it comes to Black history. And black history, Black presence, and Black futures. Don't get it twisted, because I told you, we ain't going nowhere. Peace, people. Peace and blessings. Bye.
Ask me who I am, I'll say the baddest. I'm too much to handle, that's been established.